Alright, this is part 2, guys. It'll only be a 1 hour video and I'm done, guys. I don't feel like talking for longer. There. Yeah. Yeah. And Peter Jackson will give some of my top 2 candidates to direct the movie. The Zane's movie project. Peter gets his 900 million deal, plus million deal. Mel gets his 300 million American deal. 900 million New Zealand deal, 300 plus million American deal for both directors. The question is, who's better for the job? I don't know. That's why you have to ask some questions. And whoever comes with a better answer, that's the director who will be chosen for the movie. The amazing movies, I'm saying. Yeah. Samsara. Ivan, like, you really have some balls to say Zane's was the best movie choice ever made. Okay, read my book and you'll see what I mean. You'll know what I mean when you read my book. It's finally gonna hit your mind, holy shit, Ivan is right, man. This is a masterpiece. If you turn this into a movie looking at like the best movie choice ever made, yeah. Looking at a masterpiece. An amazing movie. Yeah. There's some things I won't translate on screen, which I'll cut out. And some scenes in the book I'm gonna cut out, obviously. But I'm gonna follow a good 70% of it. Maybe add 30% of details, dialogue to make it more interesting. Samsara. Yeah. Oh, she's saying, yeah. Yeah. Samsara. Yeah. Yeah. Who you choose, Ivan? I don't know, man. Somebody tells you I might go for Peter. He's a fancy guy, but I might go for Mel. We'll see what happens. I don't know. You have to test their creativity. But the obvious choice is obviously Peter because he's a fantasy guy. Peter did Lord of the Rings. That's why he might be the better guy, but Mel might be the better guy too. You gotta test their creativity. In other words, which movie will be better? Mel Gibson's version or Peter's version? You're looking at two different interpretations of my movie. Which movie will be better? Will be the better movie, Mel's or Peter's? That's the real question you gotta ask yourself. That's why you gotta test their creativity for the movie. And I'll know who's better for the job based on their answers. But it might be a back and forth thing where they both give very, very good answers. That's why you gotta really, really watch the clips and decide who's better for the role as your director. Samsara? Yeah. Yeah. Obviously. So let's say I choose Peter. Peter has to help me correct that script, 3 volumes. He has to help me with all those calls. The hotel party at Burgess Resort. And red carpet event, 10 $10 for the deal. Visual effects technology equipment. Costumes, armor and weapons, mask. All that. Film, IMAX cameras, and go for the cameras. Kitchen equipment and food. And he has to help me with the concert arts. When we talk to John Howe and Alan Lee about the characters, the demonic characters, the world building, the costume, the weapons, we gotta discuss all that for the concert arts. And that will be fun. The most fun will be concert arts. That's gonna be fun because we're in that room and they're drawing all these pictures of demonic characters, the world building. Something fucking cool in the other building. Yeah, the doc will be filming that too. The concert arts, you're gonna see what Aratat looks like. We're gonna have to make a choice what picture we like best for Aratat, for Fool and Ephesus. And John and Ali are gonna draw many different designs. And then me and Peter's like, yeah, I like this one, but I like this one better. I don't like this one, I like this one, understand? And discuss the pictures of the demon characters, the crows. What do you want the crows to look like? The eagles. I'm saying, what kind of weapons what are the weapons gonna look like in the movie? The costumes. John and Ali have to draw all that, yeah. See what I'm saying? Writing the script would be pretty fun too, but it's not as fun as the concert arts. Writing the script is dirty work, man. We're only gonna work on it for like 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day is good enough. We work on it for 3 hours a day. On average, we'll be writing a good 3-4 pages a day. That way you don't stress Peter out. And once you go back to your hotel room, Peter, you have to take your notes. With Get Molitor, your wife Fran can help you. You gotta take your notes. That way you're prepped as a director. I don't want you winging it like you did for The Hobbit. You need to be prepped. Every single scene you have notes taken for. That way when production happens, you study your notes, you're prepped, you know what you want to happen for every scene. Some things you might change during production, obviously, but at least you have a foundation for being prepped because you took your notes. So I'm saying I helped him out a little bit by showing him clips from like Prince of Egypt. We help him out. They all have torches. I'm saying I'll show Peter some clips that way he knows. And show Hans Zimmer the songs you want to put in your movie. Show Peter the 4 songs you want to put in your movie. Peter's like, Ivan, these are powerful songs, I know. Ivan, you're looking at a masterpiece. This is better than Lord of the Rings. I know, Peter, it's better than Lord of the Rings. It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. A masterpiece, yeah. And Peter has to help me keep track of the budget. The accountant will let me, my significant other, and Peter know how much money is getting burned every like 2 weeks. Yo, Ivan, when do you want us to let you know? Every 2 weeks, you let me know how much money got burned. That way we know. Because my budget, Peter's like, Ivan, don't worry about it. Your budget's unlimited, I know, but we have to be careful. We have to make sure we have enough money to fund all this. That's why you got to be careful with how you spend your money. But 1.2 billion for our budget is an unlimited budget. Yeah, Ivan, so far you blew, like, so far in the salary budget, you blew a good, I don't know, like $40 million of the money, Ivan. $30 million of the money. And then in the budget for the movie, you blew a few $1 million so far, Ivan. No, you blew like, I don't know, 40 million bucks or something like that. We still have more than enough money in the budget, yeah. Because the cameras are going to cost me like 50 million bucks. Obviously. And in costumes, armed weapons, I'm putting 40 million towards that. But we won't make the calls for some of the stuff until later during the year because we have to do the concert arts first. We need to know how much crewmen are signed up, Lord of the Rings crewmen signed up. That way we know, obviously. The first thing we're going to make the calls for will be most likely the cameras. That we can make the call for right away. The cameras and the kitchen equipment, we can make the call for that right away. Everything else we have to wait until the concert arts are done. You can't make the calls for the costumes and weapons until until we decided what we want the clothes to like for the movie and the weapons. And so you have to wait until the concert arts are done. You see what I'm saying? The Zeppelin, you gotta wait until the concert arts are done. You need to know what the land looks like, the buildings look like in the land. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, food, you gotta know how many people are on board for your movie. That way you don't overorder or underorder, obviously. Because they're gonna ask me, Ivan, you want a buffet? How much people are you serving? Yeah, I'm serving like 1,500 crewmen. Okay, Ivan. Most people are gonna eat on average 2.5 to 3 plates. So they give me an estimated quote how much food I have to order. After 3 plates, everyone will be full guaranteed. People are not gonna be eating 4 plates. They're gonna be eating on average 2. Me, after 2 plates, I'll be full. I'll eat two plates, maybe 2.5 plates. I'm full after that. So just to be safe, do 3 plates just to be safe. And if there's a lot of leftovers left, the actors can eat it. They can eat the food, I'm sorry. Yeah. But there won't be a lot of food left over. There'll be very, very leftovers. The cast and crew are going to demolish that food. Looking at amazing food. They're going to be hungry. So some people might even eat 4 plates. I'll eat that 4 plates. If the guy's a fat ass, he might eat 3 plates. And after 3 plates, he'll be full. Most people should be full after 2.5 plates will be full. I'll be full after 2.5 plates. Buffets are meant to stuff you up. After two and a half plates, you're full. You can't eat anymore because you ate like two big plates. You'll be full after that. Please, Ivan, you're serving him that kind of food. I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, this is better than Hollywood. For Lord of the Rings, we had like potatoes, pasta, and like beef and like chili and spaghetti and that kind of stuff, Ivan. You're serving him this kind of food. I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, your coffee's top notch, Ivan. Yeah. Ivan, they're gonna work harder for you if you serve that kind of food. I know, Peter. I know what I'm doing. It's not fun working in a movie project for 1 year, and if you serve them that kind of food, they're gonna work harder for you because you're getting spoiled with amazing food. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Peter Jackson might tell you you movie Lord of the Rings. Yeah, he might. You'll start to think about the story, my book, and everything. Yeah, I think this is gonna be on my Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's gonna be like Lord of the Rings. Or he might not tell me that because he has an ego. He doesn't want to. I don't want to compete with my beloved Lord of the Rings trilogy, Ivan. But Guillermo del Toro might tell me, yeah, I think this is gonna be better than his Lord of the Rings. Guillermo del Toro might tell me that. Yeah, my assistant director, he might tell me, yeah, Ivan, this might be better than Lord of the Rings, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? He might tell me that, Guillermo del Toro. Yeah. You might tell me that. Samsara. Yeah. He might tell me that. Yeah, you guys will see what I mean when you read my book. I wrote a masterpiece, man. It's an amazing book. It's so good, man. It's an amazing book, man. It's a really good book. Yeah. A little raw in some sections, but most of it's top notch. I'm giving you a heads up. Some sections of the book, it might be a little raw. With the dialogue, it might be a little raw, but most of it's top notch. I don't know. 0.5% of my book is raw. And the other 99.5% is top notch. Yeah. Some center. Some center. I was just saying, yeah. Samsara? Yeah. Peter Ivan, I can't wait for this movie, I know. Well, Ivan, seriously, man, like, I'm so excited for your movie, man. Like, I have a fun time being featured on your magazine ad shoots, being a part of the Sky Source News. He's gonna read the Sky Source News. Peter Jackson, chosen director, the whole was going crazy. Guillermo del Toro, assistant director. And they interview him and he gets featured on the website. Holy shit, your company's top notch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm having a blast being trending with you. You know what I'm saying? Working in your beautiful studio lot. You know, and saying the docum's filming us. I'm having a blast, Ivan. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for this movie, Ivan. I can't wait for your documentary either. Looking at an amazing documentary. Ivan, how much money are you putting towards this dog? I don't know, but you're like $10 million. Like, holy shit. This is like the most expensive documentary ever made. Yeah. Looking like an independent movie, Ivan. Because I'm renting independent movie cameras. Not those shittier cameras for docs. No, like the independent movie cameras. Nice freaking cameras. Yeah. Samsara? Samsara? Alright, what you just saying, yeah. Yeah. I really think Zayn should burn Lord of the Rings. If it's done right, yeah, burn Lord of the Rings. If it's not done right, I can see Lord of the Rings topping it, or they're just as good. But if you write an amazing script and you pour all that money towards the horrific devil, wolves, and bats, the demonic beings, and you have a beautiful world and you have amazing action sequences and a beautiful score, it'll be better than Lord of the Rings. I showed you guys the kind of music I'm thinking of for Zanus. You're looking at beautiful music like that for my movie. A better score than Lord of the Rings. My Hans Zimmer, I want music like this. Okay, I know what you're saying, and he composes a beautiful score. The best score ever made, man. Better than even Lord of the Rings, yeah. Or just as good, but Lord of the Rings has an amazing score. Yeah. Lord of the Rings has an amazing score. So I'm saying, almost done here, guys. It's only gonna be a 1 hour video. Yeah. Yeah. So Ivan Tactius, yeah. When you read the book, Tactius at first is an arrogant, cocky, confident prince. Then volume 3 is when he starts to mature. And in volume 2 he starts to mature. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil the story for you. So you kind of have something like Prince of Egypt. How remember how Moses, he was all cocky as a Prince of Egypt and everything, and then later on when he speaks to God, he's more mature now. I think something like Jim Caviezel in Passion of the Christ, Takis becomes more mature, and he grows a beard. I won't spoil so for you. In the earlier chapters, he was cocky, confident, and arrogant, and he humbles himself when he's more mature. So I'm gonna say I won't spoil the story for you. That's what looking at a masterpiece. Yeah, Ivan, I want you to act like cocky and confident and arrogant in the first 2 volumes, and in volume 3 you're more mature now. Yeah, but yeah, an amazing movie. So you see Takis' character arc change when you read the book. You get his character arc in the 3 volumes of Sanus. Yeah. Some Sarah. Taktius the second. Taktius the first is his father, and he's Taktius the second, obviously. They have the same name. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. As well as these actors are lucky, man. Billy Ivan, yeah, they're lucky. All these Hollywood actors are gonna envy them, man. You're fucking lucky, man. You get your part of that amazing story, fighting all those demons, man. Fuck, you're lucky, man. What's the budget, by the way? Yeah, 1.2 billion, $50 million, I heard. Holy shit. Is it better than Hollywood so far? Yeah, it's better than Hollywood. They're gonna tell him that. Yeah, it's much better than Hollywood, man. Ivan's giving us all these high-end perks, man. I partied up at his he has a $500 million house. He has a high-end jet. I flew on his jet. He has a high-end yacht. I partied up in his yacht. I got featured on these professional magazine ad shoots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trending. Like, everywhere I go, people take pictures. I got featured on the Sky Source News for the interviews and the magazines. This company's better in Hollywood, man. Holy shit. You're fucking lucky. Yeah, some of the actors might tell the actors that in Hollywood. Some of them won't because they're envious, and some will, obviously. You're gonna see Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley begging John Mayer for word. Yeah. And Oscar Isaac and Adam Driver are A-list actors. And Daisy Ridley, you can pretty much say she's an A-lister now too, right? Because she's doing her Star Wars trilogy. So think about it, she's doing her Star Wars trilogy, and even then she'll be envious because what? My company's better in Hollywood. And it pays more in Hollywood. On average. On average. Sometimes Hollywood pays more, obviously, but on average I'm being on Hollywood with the payments. Samsara. Yeah. So sorry. I talked a little bit longer. I should my cover.